Hello everyone and welcome to my stream. Today we are playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, and without further ado, let's continue the story. So, you may have realized that I'm not in Southern Shroud anymore. All I did was travel here before I started the stream, and that's about it. The Elder Seed Seer is expecting you, sir. May I show you in? Yes. And sorry for the brief test stream before. Well, I'm calling it a test stream. It was a mess-up stream. It was like a couple minutes long. Anyway, that's deleted. But it wasn't capturing the game for some reason, so I had to start over this morning. So, yeah, this is the real stream. So, let's get underway. Wolfmage, you are returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I to resign. Thus have I to resigned to be glad. Reason to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred during in the Thorn March. Then it is as we feared. The king really is a primal. But he really isn't, is he? I mean, the Mughals don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of. Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that though a combination of the power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Mughals call forth a being that by right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse. The aether which comprised him instead began to scatter to the four winds. According to the ancient definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was in every respects the same, which means Asians, this whole business reeks of their handiwork. Kupo, they said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago, but Gridania has no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all. How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? How many, I fear, too many, I fear, so long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build their pyre, and crystals to feed the flames. Ever and again, shall we suffer primal visitation. A somber thought, but a sol- sal- salutary one. My heartfelt thanks, Wolfmage. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand, Guard, Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you spoke has even now been settled. The Scions shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Tull. We knew we could count on you, my lady. While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seer, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedent of all that has transpired. Pray return to the Waking Sands. It is good to see you hale and healthy, Wolfmage. I received word from Ida and Peppelimo that you had felled good King Mugamog, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was, as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes, and though taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the elder Caesar of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Wolfmage. The time has come at last to leave Vesper Bay, and Menfilia would apprise you of the final details of the move. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for coalition derives from all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seems only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Wolfmage. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Oriange. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our order's history. Mayhappy it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Oriange shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the prominent solution that we have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone. Alize shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurance that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Oriange, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important. Hold on, let me set something up. Let me see if I can set something up. Trying to figure out how to capture something. Image. Cancel. Hold on. I'll do this later. I'm trying to capture something. Dismiss all. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I need to go talk to Oriange. But first I need to go take a quick bathroom break. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Time to continue on in our quest for Eorzea. Also, I just realized that I hadn't undid my invisible UI. Thou art ever welcome, Wolf Mage, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Maybe thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should really be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find that their banner has a cost or faded by the eons, and still man glareth into his discoveries. 'Tis though through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in the shadows remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Be not offended, Wolf-Mage, thy countenance hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surprising strength and thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thy own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap It is the echo which hath opened thy eyes to the lessons of history. Without the same, would that the same could be said of Ah! Whence that came that cry? The cellar? 12 forfend, the antecedent. Wolfmage, you must. Tell me, Louis, would you have done the same? Louis Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Nassian, here, how? How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, decedent. But you are not like the others. Your robes. Gifted but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who you speak of La Habrea. La Habrea is a warrior. He fought, he fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still. Come, I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no concession, no oblivion, only expulsion. You, what are you? What are? We're ready when you are, my lady, if there's nothing else. Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, I feel strong. It feels strange to leave, but I am sure we'll get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge, but to her, well, we are indistinct. I did not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth is there is in such tale is buoyed by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectations, and expectations color perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. You, even you, when young, could not see, yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing of me, nothing. The gift granted you clearly, the great, it grants you focus. With it you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than as crude expression, approximations. Lahabrea did not think so highly of the echo. Lahabrea is wrong about a great many things. The echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. Mayhap I was indolence. I was idolence. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. It was also by her hand that you survived the adder. I wonder. I take it there is no need to explain. Save your concern, he did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you all right? You look faint. Did you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Ariandre said, send word to the students of Baldas and tell them to scour the archives for the Verbatim tomes in particular. If there's any reference to an Asian robed in white, however oblong, I would know of it. An Asian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands, yet Ascient are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Wolf Mage. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tartar. I know I'm giving myself the command, but hydrate before you dehydrate. That's basically my command telling me to go get water. I actually need to go to the store, so I'm gonna split today's stream in 2 parts. So this part is completely done, so I'm going to exit the game and raid someone. Let's see who I can raid. So part 1 of day 6 is now complete. Until part 2 comes out later today, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.